Now, from the studios of Into Tomorrow in Miami, this is ITTV.
Our next guest is with a worldwide developer and manufacturer of premium technology products. They've been doing lots of these cool products for many years. He's the Senior Vice President for Sales and Marketing with Sharp Electronics. Delighted to have you back again. Peter Weedfald, welcome back Into Tomorrow. How are you, sir?
Dave, I'm doing well, and I'm so fired up to be with Sharp Home Appliances now for nearly 6 years. But I always love to go into tomorrow with you and your listeners.
Well, and you've always had fun things to talk about. I mean, Sharp has for many, many years, and you've been with the company in general a lot longer than that. But the fact that you're dealing with the consumer products more these days makes it even more fun for us because, of course, that's our format. So you guys are never letting us down, making cool products to talk about. Like, for example, Smart Countertop Microwave Ovens. We've been talking about all kind of smart home products on the show for years, but smart things that can be used in the kitchen are really making people's lives so much better. So tell me about, among other things, your smart microwave. How smart is it?
Well, what's exciting is, our mantle, our brand, our moniker is Sharp, Simply Better Living.
Yeah.
So that's a big responsibility. We tell consumers and our partners and dealers, when you buy Sharp products, our brand, our services is about a life that's simpler. It's better than what you could get with someone else's products or brand. And it's all about a healthier, happier lifestyle, simply better living. So we're really fired up to announce our brand new, 2 of them, Dave, not one, Alexa enabled, works with Alexa and Orville Redenbacher countertop microwave ovens, a 1.1 and a 1.4. And let me just tell you this, most people almost take for granted that if you buy a countertop microwave oven, there's a popcorn button. I don't know if you know, Dave, but every countertop's got a popcorn button.
Yep.
So when I went and I looked at it a couple of years ago and I said, that's interesting. What's the number one popcorn across America in terms of volume and demand and brand value and emotional capital? And it's Orville Redenbacher, brought to you by Conagra. So then what I did was we went out and bought about 15 different brands of countertop microwaves, and we popped the theater-ready Orville Redenbacher popcorn in every one of them. Guess what happened, Dave?
You probably burned a few.
Well, some came out burnt. Some came out with 120 kernels left over.
Oh,
and we said, this is an opportunity. Let's go to Conagra. Let's talk about this. And for almost a whole year, we were in Nebraska in their, what they call their kitchens. And we tested and built the new countertop microwave ovens, our 1.1 and 1.4, built with algorithms, heating mechanisms to actually cook Orville Redenbacher perfectly.
Now, that's fascinating, Peter, to me, for you guys to actually say, we're going to do something so different that, of course, we all want popcorn, and we all want popcorn in our microwave, the whole convenience, but to actually make it work so well that it cooks popcorn precisely probably lends itself to cooking everything else the right way, too.
That's correct. So the burnish and the extension is that if we've got popcorn right, and there's a popcorn button, imagine how we cook all the other products that you really want to cook inside your countertop microwave oven. So we continue that relationship with Conagra and the Orville Redenbacher mark and the perfect cook for countertop microwave popcorn from Orville. But then we said, let's go another step higher, because our goal at Simply Better Living is multifunctional devices to make your life simpler, better, and much more fun, and in some cases healthier. So here what we said was, well, what are the stats out there on connected devices in the home? And what I found out is about 85 million connected devices in the home to connect, similar using Alexa or Google or some other platform. Mm-hmm. And out of the 80 plus million, 55 million people have reportedly a Amazon Alexa Dot or Echo in their home. And they're on the hunt, Dave. They love the simplicity. They have a better life because they can say, Alexa, play my music. Alexa, do this, do that. So we have actually built these 2 Orville Redenbacher models. Now works with Alexa, which allows you to do all kinds of cool things. Like, for example, in our 1.4 model, Dave, We have 70 different commands, 70 different commands, so that you can actually say to Alexa, Alexa, cook these potatoes. Alexa, cook my popcorn. Alexa, cook this chicken. Those
Really?
kinds of commands. And I got to tell you, it's making life a lot simpler for people. And we're really proud to bring out that triple punch, which is the sharp quality, service, and support. We invented the carousel, which goes round and round in every countertop microwave oven. The power of working with Alexa and enabling you to have one more incredible product in your home to use Alexa to make your life easier. And then finally, the perfect popcorn brought to you by Sharp and Orville Redenbach.
Well, Peter, I'm just blown away. I didn't know there were 70 things you could do with a microwave, let alone have a smart assistant. I usually use air quotes for smart assistant, do them for you. So that's pretty cool right there. I mean, the fact that, you know, pretty much anything you want to do with your microwave and then some, you can now do with your smart assistant's help.
Yeah, well, how about, you know, instead of pushing all the buttons, Alexa, defrost for 3 minutes. Alexa, defrost 3 pounds of meat for 3 minutes. Yeah. Alexa, microwave my frozen vegetables. All those things have become extremely easy by voice command.
And it's truly amazing. And we've been using for years. Years ago, you sent us one of the Sharp superheated ovens, steam ovens. And, you know, we thought, well, we might get some occasional use out of it. We use the heck out of it to this day. I mean, it's not only great for pizza, which is in and of itself, I think, the best thing, but it does all sorts of stuff. You know, warms up bread without drying it out. I mean, those are the kinds of fascinating things that I get a kick out of with Sharp. Always looking to help out, in this case, in the kitchen, and just make life easier and make our food better. And if you can do those things, then you've certainly accomplished a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling out that countertop Sharp oven, because it's actually 485 degrees, so your listeners know, superheated steam.
Wow.
And when you take steam and you cook with water at 485 degrees, you brown the food on the outside, keep it moist and delicious on the inside. Think of it, Dave. I never told you this one before. Don't be surprised when I tell you fish grew up in water, chicken grew up in water, string beans grew up in water, broccoli grew up, everything, literally everything we eat grew up in water. So if you can recook it in water, not soggy, but brown on the outside, moist and delicious on the inside, you bring back the natural juices of the chicken. You bring back the natural juices of the actual asparagus or broccoli. I've never seen such green vegetables in my life. And it also knocks out salt, knocks out fat. It's a healthier way to live and eat. And we've sold over 2 million steam ovens worldwide. But in America, we're trying to get it going. We're trying to get Americans to say, hey, let's have a healthier lifestyle, cook with steam and superheated steam, Dave.
Yeah, and it makes perfect sense because it does not only the reheating very well, but in the initial cooking, you bring up some very good points. And those of us who are trying to be healthier in many ways, for all kinds of good reasons, need to do more of that. You know, need to think in terms of cooking healthier as well. So that makes a difference. Peter, I'm wondering now with the new microwave, especially that's Alexa enabled, 70 commands. I'm still trying to think of how many things it can do. Does Sharp plan to continue to do more and more consumer-driven kitchen items, for example, or smart home items in general? Is that part of the goal here?
Yeah, so we also announced, by the way, Dave, as an example of it, we do believe in multifunctional devices. You know, I'm a musician and have been for years. I was a concert pianist when I was a child. Mm-hmm. And I have a recording studio, and I call them instruments. I have this instrument, that instrument, this instrument, and so on. From a music standpoint, well, I believe the kitchen is the same way. A chef, someone who's going to cook, has instruments. They have their oven, they have, you know, their countertop, they have their refrigerator, all those instruments. But what we've been learning is people, generally speaking, whether you're a chef or just someone who cooks in the kitchen, they want multifunction instruments. So we just announced at the KBIS show, Kitchen and Bath Show, the world's first built-in convection microwave drawer oven. The world's first.
In a drawer?
And the exciting part, it's 120 volts, not 240, so it goes right into your island. But let's talk about multifunctional. Number one, it's a built-in microwave drawer, so it goes right into the wall. It's both convection and microwave, which no one else has announced or has in the marketplace for a built-in drawer. Number two, you can actually air fry in it. So it's also an air fryer. Number three, it's also a warming drawer. So you don't need to have a separate warming drawer anymore. It's part of the built-in Sharp built-in convection microwave drawer. And here's one last simple multifunctional change for Simply Better Living. It has advanced racks in it. So you can literally put these racks in the microwave, which it comes with it, and cook 3-tier high. So you can cook 3 levels of cookies, 3 levels of fish or broccoli or whatever you want to cook. And then finally, it connects convection cooking and microwave cooking. So we created something called speed cooking. So you can speed cook convection in this built-in microwave drawer. We call that Simply Better Living, and we're really fired up. It's been a real big seller for us, and we're excited by it.
And I think there's an increased amount of popularity in air frying so many things, too. We talk about healthier living, as you brought up before. Air frying is certainly a whole lot better than deep fat frying, and it tastes just as good. I have a friend with an air fryer, and whenever they invite me to dinner, it's like, yeah, if you're going to air fry something, I'm there. So that's kind of cool that you can also do that.
Yeah, but I would say to you, because you brought up the super steam and cooking with water,
yeah,
our bodies are made of 70% water, Dave, as you know, and it changes by your age, right? But the fact of the matter is, when you put something that's either deep fried or air fried into your mouth to digest it, it takes a heck of a lot more work internally, saliva to break it down, versus when you cook with superheated steam, which is cooking with water, you actually already have the moisture in the food, and it just goes through a lot easier, in my humble opinion, number one. And number two, here's a tagline, Dave: drink more water. Everyone agrees to it. Eat more water, meaning cook with steam. Drink more water, eat more water to be having a healthier lifestyle.
It sounds to me, Peter, like Sharp is getting more and more into like a full kitchen suite of appliances as well, doing more than they have done in the past, no doubt with leadership like yours and others with Sharp. And I would imagine even more coming into tomorrow, if you will, that we can expect. What can you share with us, maybe other items that you're working on?
Sure. We announced at the KBIZ show and one show, but a couple of shows before that, we are the first Japanese company worldwide to bring a full built-in kitchen appliance to America. You know, the Americans have done it, then the Koreans came, then the Chinese and Taiwanese. Sharp is doing it, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. It is black edge-to-edge glass. And here's the deal. Because we like Simply Better Living as our mantle, our moniker, the way we go into the marketplace, we think that net zero is a very big subject these days in terms of consumption. We also think fossil fuels is a big discussion. Many cities are saying, starting this 2 years from now, no more gas in the home, because, as you know, gas is relieving carbon monoxide, noxious gases. The efficiency is about 40 to 45%. So we're bringing out both radiant cooktop, which is electric, and induction cooktop, again, both black edge-to-edge glass.
Nice.
But here's the deal. In order to get America really fired up about net zero, about, fossil fuels and doing it right, when you buy our built-in kitchen, Dave, as a launch for the next 6 months, we will give every consumer who buys 4 pieces, that would be our built-in microwave drawer, a refrigerator, a dishwasher, and a wall oven, we will give you a free $1,799 top-end induction cooktop 36-inch.
Wow. So you're really helping people make this whole full suite kitchen come to reality in their homes.
Yeah, because, Dave, it's 90% efficient. When you cook with induction, the efficiency is 90%. There's no carbon monoxide, no noxious gases, no carbon footprint whatsoever. It's the best way. The top chefs, it's all over the Food Network, are cooking with induction, and it's coming from Sharp. Your choice, 30 or 36-inch, free of charge. And there's one more bonus, Dave, when you buy the 4-piece package.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. We're going to give you free of charge either a 24-inch, 30 or 36-inch hood, and a hood that has both exhaust, and makeup air to ensure that even when you're cooking on induction, you're going to blow out the smoke, you're going to blow out odors, you're going to bring in fresh air, and that'll also be free of charge. Why? Because we believe in simply better living, and we believe that everyone should have the dignity in their kitchens of induction cooking, again, for all the reasons I said, and of course, makeup air and exhaustion, and those are free. Buy 4 pieces, and Sharp will give them to you for free for the next 6 months.
Awesome. Well, that's very cool. I mean, I think, forward thinking, that's what you guys are always doing. And I wish we had more time because I wanted to talk about air purifiers and other things that you're doing. But real quick, the elevator pitch on air purifiers, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, so America's doing the right thing. Thank you, everyone, for wearing masks, and now there's shots to take. But I think a funny story is I say to everyone that I see walking on the streets, thank you for wearing the mask. By the way, when you go in your home, Dave, do you take the mask off?
Of course.
They look at me like I'm out of my mind going, of course. I said, well, go look up on the CDC. The air, according to the CDC, in your home is 5 to 100 times worse than the air outside. Dave, think of it as a sealed Petri dish, and it's full of mold, mildew, bacteria, airborne viruses, mites, dog dander, smoke, all kinds of chemicals from this, everything you're shooting around the house. So you're literally bringing that air through your nostril, through your larynx, through your pharynx, through your respiratory system, and you're doing nothing to clean the air. It's massively important that you get a Sharp plasma cluster ion technology active air purifier. We've got 6 or 7 models to purify the air to protect yourself and your family. And I got to tell you, testimony, I own 6 of them in the house I'm in right now, and I have not had the flu. This is testimony of one. No flu, no coughs, no nothing for the last 6 years I've been with Sharp. And I can only attest it to the fresh air. It creates the air in your home like it's outside and fresh and destroys all the caca that I just mentioned. Wow. So America, please get an air purifier for the rooms of your home, especially your bedroom where you spend 8 hours sleeping, so that you can protect and have a healthier lifestyle through Sharp plasma cluster air purifiers.
Wow. Well, we need to get a couple for our studios and live and broadcast safer as well.
Absolutely.
Peter, a delight always to speak with you, and I look forward to getting you back because I know you guys are going to come out with even more goodies and smart things to help us with a further smart home. And we do appreciate you spending a few minutes with us again now.
Thank you, Dave. God bless you and your family, and let's stay safe, okay?
By all means, and the same to you. Shop.sharpusa.com. We'll get you there, of course, when you visit us at intotomorrow.com. One more time, shop.sharpusa.com. You'll see all the cool consumer tech products that Peter and his team are working on when you visit that website. And again, we'll get you there, too. One click away when you see the video, and you'll see the products and see Peter and the whole discussion on today's program, again at intotomorrow.com. Meantime, I'm Dave Graveline. We'll bring you further into tomorrow right after this break here on the Advanced Media Network.